Welcome back to my channel. I'm Chris if we have not met. I am going to show you this gorgeous Festive smoky green cat eye Bardot inspired with a coral lip that will last you all night long. And if you are interested in this look, just you keep on watching. Wow, it has been a struggle to get myself to film, but I am back now. I did one video the other week that was all about skincare, and then the green screen just got super messed up. But it's worth it, right? I mean, look at this gorgeous lounge I'm hanging out in. It's by Honeymoonsupply. She is so cool. She makes the coolest graphics. She has swag, she has merchandise, so make sure you check out her Instagram at Honeymoonsupply. All right, so to prep skin, I got this gorgeous hydrating rose water. I got it at a shop in Long Beach called Merida, and this is the Rouse Hydrating Facial Toner. It's made in Ojai. I'm just feeling so dehydrated lately. My skin, the inside of my nose, just like everything is crisping up, and I need to double down on my moisture, and I do that daily as well. I'll give myself a spritz of this when my skin feels thirsty. I am going to put this really gorgeous glow oil, also by the same handmade brand in Ojai, Rouse. It's the Nourishing Glow Oil, and it's infused with smoky quartz, which makes me feel very magical and very witchy, and I like to feel magical and witchy. So I gave it a really good shake. I like to use this as well, like with my glow screen on a day where I'm not wearing makeup and I want to be really glowy, or even if I do wear it under makeup, it gives me a really beautiful sheen and help. It smells so good. It smells like I'm putting a flower garden on my face, and I like that feeling. And number 6, I just always stand by this foundation. It's good for all the looks that I do. I just want really hydrated skin. I'm gonna go on and give myself a tan with number 6. Go down my neck. By the way, my gorgeous nails are not done from the salon. They're simply press-on. Shout out to Belinda. Belle Does Nails on Instagram. Check out her Instagram. She also has really cute t-shirts that she just came out with. I love my nails because they last for about 2 weeks if I want them to, or even longer. The glue that she provides is very strong. So depending on if you want like awesome nails for like 3 days, you could use stickers, or you could use like a less amount of glue. So I'm going to take my Anastasia brow pomade and in Granite, which is like pretty pigmented, and I'm just gonna like really kind of go ham with building me a really pretty, fluffy, and dark brow.
All my life, I've been loving you. All my life, I've been loving you. I have no regrets since I found you. There'll be no looking back now that I've got your love.
For more definition, I'm going to take my Anastasia brow palette, and I'm going to use taupe to raise the arch and just like the height of my brow. Alright, so I have a filled out brow, and I want to finish them up with Wow Brow in Neutral Brown, my favorite go-to brow gel of all time. Priming my eyes with this Liz Wattier. Feels really nice on my eyeballs. Eyelids. So the first shade that I want to go into from the Subculture palette is Destiny. I don't really know why I did my foundation first, because this palette has so much fallout, but you know, we can always clean it up after. So I'm gonna go in close as I can, start patting on. Very pigmented khaki color, like khaki green. I'm gonna stop here because I'm going to blend it out with a fluffy brush to continue the cat eye shape that I want. I'm gonna use this already kind of like dirty from other makeup blending Delium brush, and I'm gonna start to carry her out. to the outer corners.
You never stopped loving me since you started, or made me sad and blue.
I'm gonna go in with Untamed now. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with Destiny, the shade Destiny I just used. Starting from the inner corner, patting to the outer corner, and then very gently blending with the same blending brush I used.
I've been loving you all my life. I've been loving you all my life. I've been loving you all my life. I've been loving you all my life.
Tiny flathead brush. I'm gonna start to take Access, this kind of brighter deep teal, and build the shape of this eyeshadow a little bit more. And I'm gonna work more towards the end right here. The end to the middle part of my eye. And now I'm gonna start patting upward. Packing color, patting upward. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush, this flat J1 by e.l.f. J-Kissa brush, and just blend out the harsh edge.
If I could take back what I told you,
Clean blendy brush.
then I told you, babe, I need to. Why it's so easy for you.
When in doubt, just like use your giant foundation brush and just sweep. Now I want to start building on the other side because I feel like if I start building my shadow only on one side, I like don't remember what I did. So I'm going back to Destiny like we did before to build this shadow color. Patting down. And remember, I'm not going too far out when I'm laying this color down because I am just going to blend it and blur it all out. Do you have the kind of eyes that take pigment on one side better than the other? Because I do. This eye is like looking banging already. Ooh. Starting to like it. Going in with this J1 brush, kind of just blending out the outer parts a little bit more. Working such a smoky color, you want to definitely pack on brightness into the middle inner parts of your eye because the outside is going to taper out with the smokiness. And it'll look too muddy if you don't put a color that's bright enough, pigmented enough in the middle. Throw this teal in from this Meant to Be ColourPop eyeshadow collection. And I'm just gonna use the same brush I've been using to pack on color. Just gives it a little highlight in the center, which is really nice. I'm going to take next Moss Boss, this Milani Stay Put liner, which is like a really pretty moss green liner with a sort of gold shimmer running through it. So I'm just going to place that right here. And my little M508 brush to start defining the lash a little. Kind of want that to be softer though. I'm gonna tight line with it as well. liner gives it such a pretty definition inside of my eyes. I want to put some gold running through it, and I also want to define the smokiness. My favorite bronzer of all time. Sorry, Hula. So this color is medium, and I'm just taking a mini blending brush, going over the top to make it super smoked and airbrushed looking. And go underneath. I'm gonna clean all of this up, but I just want to smoke it out and soften everything. And blend down this muddiness that's happening without using any color, which I find to be very helpful with a smoky eye. You don't want to go too smoky, too crazy. It's just taking translucent powder and giving yourself a blend on top. Okay, after packing on tons more pigment, I am adding Carve from my Scott Barnes contour palette. And it's giving me a really soft and beautiful blend. So I'm just gonna keep on working on the railroad here, blending, blending, blending until I am satisfied. Okay, so now that we're nice and pigmented and blended out to my liking, I am going to take Golden Glow from my Scott Barnes highlight palette. Which is nice because it gives it more of a festive feel. A little makeup wipe going under my eye because I don't really want much under the eye. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a skin refresher with the Lila B Face Aglow Mist. Very hydrating, very glowy as you can see. Their Kosas number 6 concealer that I love. It's the Revealer Concealer. Kosas bronzer for a small amount of drop shadow definition. I'm gonna go in for some highlight concealer, my Lila B Vibrant, which is usually what I prime my eyes with. Today I decided to use the Liz Wautier. And then right here, Be Vibrant by Lila B. This little Morphe gold liquid highlight. Wow, it's really hard to get out of here. Gold liquid highlight. And I'm going to use just a little brush and tap it on. Just use the brush I use for concealer. Golden Glow again, which I used on my eyes, so I want to be super golden. Christmas golden. Scott Barnes contour palette, because I just can't look back anymore. I can't sit on this, and I'm gonna use Carve. Whoops. Carve first. With a big fluffy brush, which is like my favorite method lately for contouring, is these big brushes by Signature. It's Peach Papaya 1972 by Kosas. Peach. little bit on my nose. And then I really like to seal the whole look in with my big brush. Go in for some loose powder. I feel so bad for waking Peggy up, but she's snoring so loud. Peggy! Sorry, monkey. Loose powder. And then go in a little bit more with the blush and put it in my temples. Lengthening Skinny Brush Mascara from Eyeshadow to define the lower lashes, which is really part of the retro look. If you're doing it, really define the lower lashes, or it's just not super 60s. I'm gonna pop on 2 of these lash clusters in Full by Picky Lashes, just on the outer corners of my eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have 2 little clusters at the end to give me a lot of fill. They're literally called Full from the Picky Lash Clusters. I am going to take from my Kasha Book of Lashes just the extra long ones, or the longest ones. Now I have just 1 long Kasha lash on the end. Contouring lip liner from Essence. It is so cheap. I think they're like $2 or $3 at Ulta and CVS, but they're like my favorite lip liners of all time. They're incredibly matte, so practically waterproof. And I'm gonna just color my whole lip in with this color, and this color is called Peachy Keen. Super pale, a very pale peach nude. On top, I'm going to use this incredibly gorgeous orange Lime Crime Plushies in Popsicle. It's one of my favorite lip stains. So here is the finished look. If you liked watching this, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Sharing is caring. Share in the holiday season.